In today's video, I'm going to be giving you 5 different reasons why your sneaker collection sucks. Now, I'm sure you clicked on this video to see some type of toxic answers of me telling you why my collection is better than yours and all those other random things, but honestly, none of that matters. We're actually going to be going over 5 different things that I commonly hear when people tell me that their sneaker collection sucks. I'm going to break each statement down and give you a rhythm and rhyme to why I feel that people feel just a little bit less superior when it comes to their collection. So if you didn't know by now, my name is DJ and this is The DNA Show. I've been collecting sneakers for over 15 years now and have learned a lot of things along the way. And one of the main reasons why I created this channel is because simply I love sneakers so much. And I wanted to share that same passion with all of you and help you learn from my mistakes that I've made over the years. So no, I don't think I'm perfect. No, I don't think I have the best collection ever or any of those type of things, but I am definitely satisfied with my situation. And that is one thing that I feel like a lot of people aren't. And hopefully we can help you learn a couple things from this video and make you feel a little bit better about yourself. And make sure you stick around until statement number 5 at the end of the video, because I promise you that's the most important one. So one of the first things that I hear from a lot of new sneakerheads is,
I just started collecting, I want to have a collection like yours, and how do I get all these crazy releases?
So I posted a poll on the community tab here on YouTube and I wanted to see how long y'all been collecting, and I came to find out that over 60% of y'all actually just got started with your first and second year. And honestly, that is something that I love to see because I want to share as much knowledge with you guys as possible. So with that, I see a lot of people coming to me saying,
hey, I just got started, I'm trying to find what to do, and I've learned so much from your channel.
And some of the biggest problems with being a beginner at anything in life, honestly, you just don't know everything, you don't have the networking, you don't have all the same resources, and it may not just be as smooth as you think it could be, simply because you see everybody else having so much more success, and you always forget to realize that you're just now starting, right? So you got to learn the history of the shoes, the nostalgia, the colorways, the styles, the cuts, the materials, the reasons why, all those different things. So understand that and just know, hey, yes, I am a beginner, I am willing to learn, I want to soak up as much game as possible, and understand that it's okay to be a beginner. Don't have any shame in it, don't feel bad about it, and just know that you're gonna get to that point that you want to be, but it takes time. Don't rush it. If you go out and buy a bunch of shoes and spend a bunch of money, you're gonna end up spending too much money on shoes that you shouldn't have been buying at that price because you were so trigger happy just to catch up with everybody else. And I'm telling you right now, take your time. Which brings me to statement number 2.
Sneakers are getting too expensive and I just can't afford them.
I hear a lot of people say that, and I definitely understand when it comes to that. I personally don't agree with all the prices as well, and I'm definitely way more selective when it comes to these more expensive drops, especially if I don't really love the shoe. So when you're a new sneakerhead and you don't have as many connections and you're trying to get these new releases and everything's all limited and they're doing these online drops and there's raffles, different situations like that, next thing you know, you got to buy it from a consignment shop or StockX or Gold or something like that, and then you got to pay the fees, and next thing you know, you're spending $1,200 on a pair of shoes. I get it, I understand, it happens, it's a part of the game, I can't control that, but at the same time, you have to understand that's where patience comes in as well. Or just saying, hey, you know what, I missed out on that sneaker, there's plenty more to come, it's okay, I'll try to find it for a good deal down the line. Exercise a little bit of patience, or maybe even try to do a trade with somebody. So when it comes to sneakers being overpriced and everybody talking about this situation, now we have a new influx of people talking about buying fakes, and we have everybody justifying the reasons why, and it's causing people to settle for purchasing fakes or getting hit for a scam and not knowing about it, and then they thought they spent a bunch of money on the real pair, but they didn't because they weren't all the way educated or bought it from a trusted source and all these other factors. But either way, because of that price, it's causing people to run into that lane and say, hey, you know what, I'll take the alternate version, or I'll buy the alternate colorway. So for example, say we have the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 and then you have the Mocha Air Jordan 1. People call that the poor man's Travis Scott, right? So that's the hype shoe that's worth a lot of money, and people go after the other one because that one's a little bit more affordable. But then what happens, the price starts to go up because of that, and then you try to find another alternate option, and then next thing you know, you're buying a pair of fake shoes and you're trying to justify why you bought those compared to trying to get those. So there's this vicious cycle, and I completely understand all of it. Again, I'm not saying what's right or wrong, I'm just trying to kind of explain the whole situation to you guys so you have a better understanding to why people may think that way. And again, I can make a whole video about each and one of these topics, but that's definitely just a short glimpse of people talking about why sneakers are overpriced and then feeling bad that they don't have the shoe and they had to get the alternate option and all these other factors, and it makes them feel a little bit less about their collection. And if you want to take your game to a whole nother level and really learn the ins and outs of all this stuff, I created the Hobby to Hustle program for you guys. So if you want to check that out, the link is for you down below in the description or pinned in the comment section. That gives you access to the full program and all the access to the DNA fam with the VIP membership, where I talk about stocks, real estate investing, interest rates, Airbnb rentals, all different types of things other outside of sneakers as well. I want to make sure that I can help you guys in as many ways as possible and teach you guys all that I know. Now let's take it to problem number 3, and I think this happens for all different type of sneaker wizards when it comes to this stuff, and that is just not having enough. First off, let's just know we live in America, a materialistic capitalist society, right? So I completely understand all those things, and again, that's a whole nother topic that everybody can have their tangent on, but at the end of the day, typically when it comes to a lot of things, we just feel like we never have enough. So what do? We buy more, we buy more, we buy more. You have to understand, there's gonna be shoes coming out today, tomorrow, the next day, the next day, next year, next year, next year, next year, more. Next thing you know, you got all these shoes coming out and you're like,
Bruh, I don't know what to do. I want everything.
I get it, bro. Calm down, take it easy. Trust me, you're gonna miss some, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, you're gonna hit on some great retail cops and they're gonna be worth $1,000, and you're gonna buy some shoe that's gonna go down about. It's all gonna happen over time. You're gonna see all these drops. It comes down to just being comfortable with your situation and understanding your budget for the year, your expenses, and what you're willing to spend on sneakers to know that you can, I don't know what you want to call it because everybody has different words to it. At the end of the day, we're all collectors, right? We want to have sneaker collections. We want to look fly. We want to have dope shoes for different events and special occasions and all these different things. Appreciate what you have, because at the end of the day, there's somebody out there that has less than you and there's somebody out there that has more than you. So you just need to stay in your own lane and not worry about all that other stuff. Just grab the kicks that you can grab and maybe set a goal when it comes to your collection. So maybe go after a set of sneakers. For example, say you like the Dornbecker collection and you want to get every single Air Jordan Dornbecker sneaker and complete that set. Go after all those shoes and give yourself a goal and work on that and slowly work on it. Don't rush it. Just take your time and enjoy the process of the hunt and the storytelling behind how you got the shoe and how you worked the trade and all those things. Appreciate all those things as well. Had when you were a kid, or shoes that you wanted when you were a kid that you can now afford now and you're finally buying them, because I hear that a lot as well. People say, oh man, I didn't have the money then, but now that I got it as an adult, I'm buying all the shoes that I wanted as my childhood. So that's something to think about as well. Maybe write out a list and talk about, hey, these are all the shoes that I'm interested in that, you know, bring back nostalgic vibes and stuff like that. Like when I pick up a pair of Nike Shocks or some Vince Carters and all these different shoes, people are like,
oh, those aren't worth nothing, they're bricks.
and I'm like, that's fine, it's okay. It's a shoe that have nostalgic vibes for me, something that I care about, that I feel joyful when I rock that shoe because it brings up good memories from my past and all these things. So don't worry about all the other stuff, just enjoy the process. That's all I'm saying. Now, fourth on the list, this is another one that happens to, I would say, more advanced sneaker wizards, but I feel like our younger sneaker wizards also have this problem as well, and that's just the overall display and presentation. Now, when it comes to that, as you can see, I have Sneaker Throne display cases back here. Again, if you haven't already, check them out. They are really dope. I have a discount code for you as well, DNA Show, that'll get you 10% off of Sneaker Thrones. But anyways, like I was saying, these things right here, they cost money, right? And you want to find discount codes and different reasons why you can get it. And some people just want to display their collections for themselves, or they may create content, or they want to take dope photos for Instagram, or they just want to have nice organization, or maybe their wife is like, hey,
You got way too many shoes all over the place. You need to get these things organized or get rid of them. I don't want them in the house.
I've heard all the situations and scenarios, and everybody's had their struggles when it comes to simply organizing, displaying, and just representing their shoe collection at home for their family, friends, whatever it may be. So the reason why people may think their sneaker collection sucks is because they may not have the display that they want and the presentation that they want, the cool LED lights, or the nice display case, or the floating shoe display, whatever it may be. And don't worry about all that. Again, it's gonna come in time. If you have to buy cases, 6 at a time, and you slowly accumulate them over the year or the next couple years or whatever it is, take your time. Don't go out and spend your last dollar trying to make it all look fancy and everything all in one pop. Do it at your pace, do it at your time. And if that's something that's not in your budget, organize your boxes really well, make them look really cool, and do that, because that's a free option, right? The shoes come in a box. So maybe try to find a way to organize them really well and make sure that you're happy with your display or your room or the closet that you have all your shoes in. Whatever it may be, just know that your collection is continuously growing and it's always going to evolve. And I'm telling you right now, my shoe room has looked different so many times over the past couple of years because it may have have grown, or I may have gotten a different type of display case, or I got these set of shoes and I wanted to display these instead of those ones. But at the end of the day, like I said before, just appreciate what you have and understand that you are going to be okay. It's all right. Your ultimate goal of this sneaker room, this sneaker vault, because I'm sure a lot of people have that goal, right? I'm not where I want to be at all, but when I take a step back and I look at where I came from over all these years, I came a long way, and I'm thankful for that. And I appreciate my display. I appreciate the collection of sneakers that I have, the stuff that I had to sacrifice to get other things, to be able to invest in the real estate, and I had to sell some shoes. You name it, I appreciate all those things. So trust me right now, it's okay. You can do it. Just get through it. Be calm, be cool, it's okay. Now on to number 5, that's 10. On to number 5 on the list. This is one of the most important things, and I'm sure you have heard it with all the other 4 things that I told you on the list, and it slowly kind of leaks into each one of those things. And what is that? Comparison is the killer of joy. Stop worrying about what everybody else has, what they do, and how they get it. Again, don't get me wrong, it is nice to know and learn from people on how they get it. So for example, if I teach you how to do something that's gonna better you, yes, I understand that. But snooping around in people's business just to be all nosy and all those extra things doesn't make any sense. You could literally take that same energy, focusing on somebody else, and put that energy on yourself. And that could help you build your own business, build your own things, and take your collection to that level that you want to be, because you're so worried about so-and-so who has what and all those different things. I'm telling you right now, everybody gets it differently. We all get our money differently. We invest differently. Not one single person on this earth has the same exact blueprint. There's gonna be commonalities when it comes to being successful, but at the same time, don't worry about it. I've been collecting shoes for 15 years. There's dudes that's been collecting shoes for longer than me that get it different than me. And we may be on the same level on some things, and I might have somebody beat on something, and they might have me something beat on that, but it's okay though. We all love sneakers together. We all enjoy sneakers together. So don't worry about comparisons and all these other things and who's got what and this is better than that and why my collection sucks because so-and-so has more than me and my friend at high school got these shoes and I don't have them, so I'm less superior. Like, don't worry about all that. We all get it differently. And trust me, some people start off slow and then they propel really fast, like exponentially fast. And then they pass up the person that they were like so focused on, like, oh man, I used to be trying to get like this dude. But then that dude is still right there and you're moving up past them farther. So again, don't worry about them. Worry about yourself. Continue to propel and take your game to that whole next level and continue to just focus on yourself. Don't worry about keeping up with the Joneses and who got what money and how to. I'm telling you right now too, a lot of this stuff you see on the internet, people be fake flexing and all this other stuff that you see, like not everybody's getting it how you think they're getting it. So I'm telling you that right now, just trust me, it's not like that. So whatever it is that you're thinking about these other people, don't worry about it. Again, I know I'm like just going on this tangent because this video, honestly, I just wanted to make. I wanted to just express myself, have fun, talk about these topics. I probably missed different bullet points or might have said something slightly misunderstanding or whatever it is because there's no script. I'm just talking. I'm having a great conversation with y'all. I know y'all can't talk back with me, but at the same time, I'm just unloading, unfolding to you guys. I want to get even more unfolded with you guys. This year, my plan is to just make more videos like this. Sit down in front of the camera, talk my talk. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be PG when it comes to the words, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk my you know what I'm saying? So anyways, yes, that's that. I don't know. I hope this was helpful. I hope if you are a grandmaster level sneaker wizard that you can tell these younger wizards, you know, what we're talking about. And just because you are a grandmaster sneaker wizard doesn't mean you can't learn from the people that are beginner wizards, because I'm telling you right now, there is a transition in the shoe game as well. And some of these new sneakerheads that are coming into the game, they're doing things that we weren't doing 10, 15 years ago that is actually propelling them and taking them to a whole nother level faster than what we were doing 10 or 15 years ago. So we can both learn, get high and low levels, everything like that. I don't see it as levels. I think that yes, obviously you've been doing it for a longer period of time, but we are all equal. It don't matter if you got 1 pair of shoes, 10 pair of shoes, 20, 100, 2,000 pairs of shoes in your collection. I don't care. I don't care what types of shoes you got. If you love sneakers, I'm happy for you. I'm excited for you. I love to see it. I love when people are passionate about shoes and they see the opportunity when it comes to expressing themselves, using it as an investment, whatever it may be, just all these different things. I love seeing it. I just love seeing it. Even if you don't even have any shoes yet and you're on the verge of getting your first pairs of shoes, like, you gotta start somewhere. Understand that. I had to start somewhere. Whoever was big, like, that you got on your list right now that's got X amount of shoes that's so much more superior, they had to start somewhere too. Remember that. We all have to start somewhere. So be humble, understand it, trust the process, believe in yourself, and trust me, your collection is amazing. I'm telling you right now, I don't care how many shoes, how many display cases, whatever it is that you got in your collection. I appreciate your collection. I love your collection. It's amazing. It's wonderful. If you want to tag me in a picture on Instagram, tag me on IG. I would love to see your collection. And hopefully that does it all. I don't know if I missed anything. I'll make another video. I'll see you guys in another one. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm out. Yo, if you enjoyed this video and want to grow your collection or make extra money on the side, I built a VIP mastermind that will teach you everything that I've learned about growing my sneaker collection over the past 15 years. This will also give you access to the DNA fam in my VIP community where we talk about investing outside of sneakers. And don't worry, if you don't plan on joining the VIP community, it's okay. I also set up a private DNA fam community that gives you access to all the behind the scenes looks from the studio and multiple chances to win free sneakers and gear from weekly and monthly challenges. So all you need to do is click on the link down below in the description or the first link pinned in the comment section. That will get you set up and into the community. I'm excited to see you guys on the inside. Oh my gosh, bro, I was straight up talking for a long period of time right there. Like, I kind of messed up a little bit and I got a phone call in the middle of the video, but I was definitely talking for like 35 minutes. I got like dry cotton mouth right now. I was drinking too much water. But anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, drop a comment down below and let me know 3 reasons why you love your sneaker collection. Not why you hate your sneaker collection, but why you love your sneaker collection. All right, y'all.